Hello, it's Anna here from Paper Craft Create and welcome to my channel. In this video I will be creating a card and I will be using some distress inks to colour in my little focal image. So I thought I might show you the process of how I've done that. I have used 5 different colours here. I will list them in the description box in case you'd like to use them to create your own little card. And I thought I'd just leave it in here so you can have a look in case you haven't done any sort of water type colouring or use distress inks in this sort of way. I thought I would just let you have a look to see how I did it and perhaps give you some inspiration to use yours in this way if you haven't used it before. Basically, I'm just using a very light coverage overall on my gorgeous little chihuahua here. And then I'll go in with just a less mixed sort of darker shade of colour. I will leave you there to have a look and you can just watch how I've done this colouring. So I have actually used a barrel brush, however I don't have much water in it. I am using the little bowl to the side to add the water. I just find that at times sometimes these barrel brushes can just leak a little bit too much water and I wanted just a bit more control, and I just find that you're able to do that if you have a nice little bit of paper towel on the side there. It works really well to you know, give you that better control and be able to highlight. So I basically have just used a StazOn ink to stamp this on a watercolor cardstock. And as you can see, I'm just colouring it in using a very similar technique to what I would do if I was blending with alcohol markers, which I always love to do. And I thought just for something a little bit different, I'd try the distress inks and do some watercolouring. Now this video is part of a collaboration hop, so I will be using a card sketch from Kendra's Card Challenge 18 and it will be card sketch 8, and I'm featuring one of our super sponsors, which is the Crafty Stamp Co. Now this is one of their part of one of their previous pre-orders, so they're a company that do lots of pre-orders each month, bring out a different themed item, and then you can obviously order them ahead of the release, or once they're released you can if they are still available. I'll also leave links to their wonderful website because they've got some gorgeous things. They usually will bring out like a paper pad as well as like coordinating stamps and dies to go with it, and just do a lovely little range each month. They are also very, very generous to be giving the Kendra's Card Challenge a prize of a $30 gift certificate for each month. So that's so super generous. Thank you so much for being wonderful supporters of the Kendra's Card Challenges. And if you don't know them or you haven't seen their products, please do click on the link below and have a look what they have to offer. So I'm just continuing on. I'm just about finished here with my little dog. I'm going to call her a she because I think she's a super dog. And I'm a little biased because when I was younger I had a gorgeous little chihuahua, Jessie, and she reminds me so much of her, and she was a super dog. As this little chihuahua is. So I'm just putting some darker highlights on the yellow cape there, which is really quite cute, and it's I've married it with a blue collar there, and as you'll see in a minute, it's just turned out absolutely gorgeous and ready to go. So now I'll put the card together. So as I said, I'm using card sketch number 8 from Kendra's Card Challenge 18. Now, if you're unaware of the Kendra's Card Challenges, it's a challenge that's open worldwide and is organised and prepared by Cards by Kendra. She puts together a free PDF where she'll give you cutting templates for 6 6x6 pattern paper sheets, and then she'll also give you 15 card sketches, and then you can create the cards using them exactly as they are, or in fact you could make them your own, but you'll have all the separate pieces for each card sketch. Just before I go on with that, I just want to mention that I had off screen, just so that this didn't prolong, but I did do a ink blended background to make it like a night sort of sky. So I used some Distress Oxide inks, and I just used a domed blending, oh, I don't know what they're called, sponge, I suppose, just to create that. And I'll leave the colours that I used. It's just three colours, I think it was. So just a black around the very, very edge. And I think it was blue jean, no, blue china. Oh, I'll have to look it up, and I'll definitely leave that in the description box as well. And then I'm using some coordinating papers, which these are so cute, but there is one. So the dome here actually isn't supposed to be a patterned paper, but I have decided to use one of them because they were such great papers, and I thought this sort of city type look would look fantastic. And then I've just married it back with one of the other papers, and it's that real comic book strip type looking paper, and it just looks so fantastic for my wonderful super dog. So getting back to Kendra's card challenges, so yes, so once you've cut out all your bits and pieces, you then create your 15 cards. Head to Kendra's Card Challenges website, which once again will be linked in the description box, and then there are specific links there to the in-link party where you can enter your cards, and that will be for each month. So you're able to enter once per month over the 3 months. So you just need to add one photo to that. Lots of clear descriptions on her homepage of how to enter and how to play, how to download the PDF and all of that sort of jazz. So I urge you to head along there and give it a go. Now, this is part of a hop where a few of the design team members are using some gorgeous product from Crafty Stamp Co. So up until the 22nd of April 2025, there will be a little giveaway going here, and you will win a 1 month membership for Kendra's Patreon. So you'll be able to get a few little added extras rather than just the free PDF of the challenge. So that will be a bit exciting and fun as well. So get around, have a look at the other team members. There is a convenient playlist in the description box, so you'll be able to watch all the videos there. And now I'm getting to the very end of my card. So you would have seen that I'd put my dog on some double-sided foam just to raise it up and give it a little bit of height. And then I've just put a couple of strips of cardstock behind my sentiment, just to lift it slightly off the page. It's surprising how just a couple of layers can just give it a little bit of height, and it just gives a little bit of dimension without making it all too bulky. I just love the way this card's turned out. Thank you so much, and until next time, happy crafting!